Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me on this special edition of Etcetera on the Vibe Live. I'm your host, Kelly Barrett. Super thrilled with my guest today. I am so happy to be bringing you one of the most influential guitar icons of our time. With a 30-plus year career, 20 studio albums, 7 Juno Awards, gold multi-platinum selling albums. Colin James, welcome.
Hey, how are you?
How you doing?
Good.
So good to have you here today, Colin. You know, I know you're doing back-to-back interviews today, and so I can't thank you enough for making time to be with us. My viewers have been waiting for this forever, and I understand that you have a short amount of time. So, you know, first I have to have a little bit of truth time here. I am such a huge fan and have been for years, and you know, I had to do a little meditating before the show, and please, baby Jesus, don't let me fall into dorky fangirl. Just let me be the professional, calm, cool, and collected host that I like to think I am.
Right.
But we have so much to talk about, Colin, especially the new album, Open Road, which is coming out November 5th, which is super exciting. But I'd just like to back it up a little bit. You know, Colin, it seems to me as if you were destined for huge success from a really, really early age.
Yeah, I mean, it's like just like the song says, every life is an open road. You know, it's always hard to say all the little moments in your life that continue your journey. You know, you can replicate them if you tried, and it's so random sometimes. But yeah, I love music so much at a young age, and I always knew that's just I just wanted to do that for a living. It wasn't really about fame or any of that. It was just about I want to play the guitar and sing for a living.
It's in your blood.
Yeah, I think so.
It's in your.
Plus, I can't do anything else.
Who cares? You're kind of set for life, Colin. You're good, man. When I was going over your career, you had a band when you were 15. Is that correct?
13. Well, I was in a
Is that the Voodoo Men?
No, I was in a bluegrass collective. I guess I could call it that when I was about 13. So, auto harps, banjos, mandolins, acoustics, basically a bunch of people. We'd play dances and mostly Celtic music.
Wow.
And I did that until I was about 15 or 16. But then when I found it, I always played blues, but when I found it, I knew that's what I wanted to play. And it was a bit more, playing Celtic music was a bit of a hard sell for me. So I have Scottish ancestry, but I would have had to have a fake accent and everything.
Start drinking lots.
That's it, yeah.
Well, we're happy you found the blues. I mean, that's definitely your calling. And I mean, man, in 1988, you released your debut self-titled album, Worldwide, that gave us, of course, the 2 mega hits, Voodoo Thing and 5 Long Years. And not only was it your first album, it was the fastest selling album in Canada.
At the time, yeah, I don't know how that. It was like heady times, like it all happened pretty quickly. And that record, I like it. I sound so young when I listen to that record now. Like 5 Long Years, I sound like I'm 12 years old to me. It's just so funny to go back and listen to it. I was talking to someone today, and my one regret is when Stevie Ray Vaughan passed in the accident, is that he never had a chance to hear the Little Big Band 1 record, And I wish he would have had a chance to hear that, because he only heard me on my first 2 records, maybe struggling with trying to be a big label rock act and still try to play some blues, and it was still a bit of a struggle.
For sure. And I understand Stevie Ray Vaughan was a huge influence on you, like personally and professionally, because I know that he said to you one time, "I'm opening doors, walk through them."
Yeah.
How
he said that. He said